Ten Hag is in charge of Manchester United today, a fellow Dutchman. Do you say, yeah, he's going to win out at the end? He will be a success with Manchester United?
It's hard. I know him very well. I mean, like, I did an internship at Utrecht. I did an internship. And he was at Utrecht. And what I loved about him is, like, they were playing different systems during the games, and he was really innovative how he was doing that. So I was there with him for a couple of weeks. Really nice man, and he's so focused, and he's really passionate about football. And then later on, he went to Ajax, and he did exceptional well. And then, now, of course, then you go to Manchester United, of course. But here it's hard. It's like what you say all the time. You know, it's a team in build-up, and then, you know, there's so many coaches already sacrificed in the process. So it's hard. So if he's going to prevail, I don't know. He has two young strikers. You know, we talked about it before. Two young strikers. For me, there's no prolific goal scorer. Like, when was it? Rashford took all the credit. Like, when is it? Like, it's already the second season ago, like 2 seasons ago, when he did very well. So I think that's what they're missing now. And a lot of injuries. But
that's crazy because...
So for me to say, hey, he's going to stay. Listen, at United, there's only one thing, like in Real Madrid, results.
I think Ten Hag's actually been at Man United a while. He's won the 2 trophies and he spent a lot of money. Do you get me? So obviously you're saying they haven't got a prolific striker. They just brought in that Joshua Zirkzee and Højlund. Those are 2 players that he's spent a lot of money on.
Of course, but
Anthony.
But they're young. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, no, go on.
But they're young, and you see they're young, and they're not like they don't have the, how can I say, still, you know, like the touch or the experience yet. But they have talent.
I think he's only going to bring in young strikers because, like, last time they brought in a striker that was like old enough that knew what they were doing, like Ronaldo. He told him about himself, innit? And then he ended up. He ended up. You know what I mean? He's trying to bring in a striker that actually listened to him. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's why they go for the.
Edgar, will Matthijs de Ligt work out at Manchester United? Is it going to be a success for him at United?
That I can't tell. That's up to him. But I hope so for him. He is a big talent. I worked with him at the national team. Very, very driven, hard worker, humble guy, and he has the potential. But let's hope it comes out soon.
Let's move on to England. England now managed by Thomas Tuchel. That was the news last week, which surprised many. He becomes only the 3rd foreign manager to take charge of the England men's team. He already apologised for his German passport. Did he need to do that? Thomas Tuchel in charge of your England. Your England. Your England, Tony Bellew. Are you having him?
Why are they sticking it on?
My point is...
Like you're on the flag like this, Tony, innit?
My point is,
when he says that, I can just see William Wallace going, "My Scotland!"
Scotsman, Dutchman. So we're asking you guys what you think. Would you have preferred an Englishman?
Do you know what, Jim? I just want the best man for the job. I'm not going to lie, I don't really care. I want to win. I want to win. I don't care if you employ my grandmother. I just want to win. I just want to win a trophy. So if Thomas Tuchel wins the trophy, I mean, does anyone care? We're just bothered that we've won the World Cup or we've won the Euro. 18-month contract. The only thing I'll say is, how much confidence have they got in him to give him an 18-month contract? They got to start getting, like, how many years?
No, but it's different. Because he's not English, I reckon that they gave him that. They generally just want to win the World Cup, innit? Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah. I don't think that this is a position that they're he's going to be our future manager for a long time. Who knows? He could all win the World Cup and they could still sack him. Do you know what I mean?
But especially, you're right. It's an 18-month deal and he's got to do one thing in that time.
Yeah, Southgate
win the 2026 World Cup. That's why they've got him.
Yeah, Southgate got given all the time in the world, and I think it was more because, he was English. They really wanted him to do it. Like, it would have meant more for the English fans because maybe they want someone with an English passport, innit? Me, personally, I'm not fussed, innit? Because, like, when you look at the players, even that play for England, like Raheem Sterling, he was born in Jamaica, innit? But he plays for England. So what, if he wins, what does that mean?
Exactly.
What are you going to say?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? We're in 2024 now. Like, come on, mate. Like, for me, it doesn't matter. Like, I could understand if England fans were upset if they hired a manager that couldn't speak English and maybe what he was saying wasn't translating on the pitch, or they couldn't maybe connect with him in interviews and stuff like that. But I'm thinking, come on, Thomas Tuchel, like, there isn't one English manager that has the same resume as him that could have went for the job. Eddie Howe would have been a good choice, but he hasn't really won anything, innit, yeah? And if you look at the last England manager to even win anything, I think we go back to, like, Harry Redknapp at Portsmouth. Do you know what I mean? Like, there isn't that many candidates, like, when you look at the English managers in general. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
I don't remember there being such outrage with Fabio Capello.
Or Sven-Göran Eriksson.
Or Sven. So I just don't get. I want to win. I don't care.
You want to win?
Yeah.
So let's ask Edgar. Under Tuchel, do England win? Under Tuchel, do they win the next World Cup? I know. You're
going to get a glass ball out, because if you can tell us we're going to win it, you're going to be a rich man.
That's why he's here, Edgar, isn't it? Yeah. That's why they brought him in.
Yeah, but I think the thing is with the England squad is like, you have so much talent right now. And, you know, it's very difficult to really pinpoint now the right squad because so many talents are available. But to win a big tournament like that, you came close twice.
They came close twice.
We need throwing it on us.
From Glasgow, Edgar.
Sorry.
Not British, no, Jim.
Were you surprised, Edgar, that England went for Tuchel? Were you surprised that they decided, we're not going English, not on this occasion? They interviewed 10 candidates, it is being reported, and they didn't speak to Eddie Howe, and they didn't speak to Graham Potter.
Have they told us?
But what's the criteria?
Win something.
Win something.
Yeah,
Tony's right.
I don't know. No, but there is a criteria. You're looking for a job for a coach, so you have a job description and you want certain things in place. So if you know the criteria, then you know why they come to Tuchel. Because if not, I mean, he's a good coach, but I mean, like I think what you said, there are so many other options as well.
What was your gut reaction when you heard that Tuchel's got England?
Surprised, but I mean, like he has a resume that he's
the credentials.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, so that's why I say I don't know the criteria, and it's only 18 months, so
it's not really a risk, is it? To be honest, he's won the Champions League. It's one of the toughest tournaments in world football to win. So.
And the routes that England have been given, obviously it's not down to Gareth Southgate, but the routes, because you can only play who you're playing. Yeah. But the last 2 times we've gone far in a competition, like no disrespect, but we avoided a lot of the big teams, innit? We avoided a lot of the big teams. So I reckon, obviously it doesn't mean anything, but I reckon if we had maybe like a Thomas Tuchel, like he could push us over the line in them sort of situations.
Big decisions.
Yeah, that's what it is.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.